Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on August 4, 2023. Let them stay with your kids. Mother puts a new spin on plane seat swapping debate. Fighting two enemies, Ukraine's female soldiers decry harassment. The Guardian, Ukraine's female frontline soldiers facing a disinformation war, BBC News. BBC News, it's like playing with death, Ukraine's female frontline soldiers. Syrian man accused over 2013 massacre arrested in Germany. Australia eyes back down on wine after China agrees to scrap barley tariffs. The Guardian, China reopens trade in Australian barley in a new sign of improved relations. The Independent, China drops Australia barley tariffs after 3 years. BBC, Australia News Today, barley, a UK-US, HESTA survey on women fund managers. Bloomberg, China ditches Australian barley tariffs after long-running trade war, ABC News. Magic that will inspire never-ending travels, readers' favorite places in Turkey. The extreme events scare me the most, climatologist warns of Italy's vulnerability to climate crisis. 2 U.S. Navy sailors have been accused of spying for China. The Independent, 2 U.S. Navy sailors charged with spying for China. BBC, 2 U.S. Navy sailors charged with passing military secrets to China. Sky News, U.S. sailors charged with passing military secrets to China. Marjorie Perkins, woman, 87, fights off awfully hungry teen attacker before feeding him. Sky News, woman, 87, fought off intruder then fed him after he told her he was hungry. The Irish News, an 87-year-old woman fought off an intruder, then fed him after he told her he was awfully hungry. The Independent, 87-year-old Maine woman fights off intruder, and then feeds him. WGME, Maine woman, 87, fights off violent teen home intruder in middle of the night who threatened to cut her, and Donald Trump's latest indictment is a test for America. The Independent, could Trump's indictments boost his election chances? The Spectator, Trump indictment, will his co-conspirators turn on him? The Independent, Trump is a cancer that threatens U.S. democracy but there is a controversial way he could be stopped, Martin McLaughlin. The Scotsman, Trump and his enemies take bad faith for granted. Andrew Tate released from house arrest by Bucharest court. The Guardian, Andrew Tate's Romania house arrest lifted. BBC, controversial influencer Andrew Tate released from house arrest in Romania pending trial. Euronews, I've done nothing wrong. Andrew Tate wins appeal to be released from house arrest pending trial. Sky News, Andrew Tate freed from house arrest in Romania. The Chinese town engulfed by a flood to save Beijing. BBC, anger in China over plan to use cities as moat to save Beijing from floods. The Guardian, floods worsen in northeastern China following Typhoon Doksuri. CNA, deadly flooding in China worsens as rescues continue and areas downriver brace for high water. The Independent, huge sinkhole opens up in China after catastrophic flooding. Ukraine says Russia planning false flag attack at Belarus refinery. Rahul Gandhi case, Supreme Court stays defamation conviction paving way for his parliament return. The Independent, SC stays Rahul Gandhi's conviction in Modi surname remark criminal defamation case, News 18. CNN News 18, Rahul Gandhi, India Supreme Court suspends opposition leader's conviction. BBC, opinion, not Rahul versus Modi, Congress sign must position 2024 as INDIA versus NDA. India Today, Supreme Court suspends Rahul Gandhi's conviction in defamation case. Aidan Roche's family appeals for woman in Swiss Alps video. BBC, Aidan Roche, British hiker missing in Switzerland as family and friends extremely worried. Sky News, family of British hiker missing in Switzerland hope for crazy survival story. The Guardian, Aidan Roche, family of British hiker missing in Switzerland desperately seek answers. Evening Standard, newly released footage shows last video of missing British hiker before he disappeared. Russian ship hit in Novorossiysk, Black Sea drone attack, Ukraine sources say. BBC, video appears to show sea drone strike Russian ship. CNN, Ukraine war, Crimea naval base attack, Kyiv dominates frontline, Russia hits Kherson church. Euronews, Russian ship hit in Novorossiysk. The Times and the Sunday Times, Ukraine says it has put Russian warship out of action in sea drone attack. Alexei Navalny, Russian opposition leader handed further 19-year jail term. BBC, Putin opponent Alexei Navalny braces for new verdict as Kremlin clamps down. BBC, Russian court sentences Alexei Navalny to further 19 years in prison. The Guardian, the meaning of Alexei Navalny. The New Statesman, Vladimir Putin critic Alexei Navalny jailed for a further 19 years over extremism. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.